February was a very difficult month for us. It was a very emotional time. We definitely did not expect to get the results that we got. I think that we had very high hopes for a positive HSG test with, you know, fully functioning tubes, and that wasn't the case, and that was very difficult news to bear. And I think that initially I felt like all hope was gone and that there was no hope for us to conceive from there, but there is. Eyes today. I want to do my eyebrows.
You want to go do eyes? You can go do eyes, baby.
All this winning, I mean losing my mind.
Hey guys, it's Ty
and Paige,
and we just wanted to do a quick video about our HSG process and Essure. That's how you say it.
Essure procedure.
Essure procedure.
We had our first test done back in February. We've been waiting for this day for a long time. So this is the day we find out whether or not my tubes are open. The point was to see whether or not the tubes were open. We had tried for about a month before we did the procedure to unblock my tubes because we didn't know that I at least had a partial blockage. So I ended up having 2 HSGs. I went back for a second one about a month later.
Yes, 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 yes. Yes, with the hospital gown.
Gowning and clowning.
Woo! That's the sexiest outfit.
Thank you.
I try. Baby, you have to pee. Stop drinking water.
I'm nervous.
Aww.
HSG is a test where they squirt dye into your vaginal cavity to see if your fallopian tubes are open and functioning properly. Unfortunately, after my first test, one tube was totally blocked and one filled, but filled into like a sac, and it never spilled out. In order to show that your fallopian tubes are functioning properly, the fluid needs to go in and then like butterfly out. And mine just went in and stayed in a little sac and didn't go anywhere. So after taking that test, I spoke with my reproductive specialist, and she suggested me retake the test after my next cycle. Reason being is because I was in a lot of pain during that procedure, and she said it's typically because of when people are in pain, their body might spasm and give a false reading. So the tube that was totally blocked may have been a false read and may have just spasmed during the test. So we had the test done again at the end of February, and we essentially got the same results. Because my fallopian tubes don't function properly, the doctor wants to have me go through a procedure called an Essure, E-S-S-U-R-E, and that procedure, basically they're going to be blocking off my fallopian tubes. There's a little coil, like spring, that looks like the inside of a spring to a pen, and she'll be putting one on each side in each of my fallopian tubes, and that spring will not block off the tube itself, but it will create a scarring over the next few months after having that implanted, and that scarring will block off the tube, and it'll block off the tube from the beginning to make sure that no fluid or anything is going to backwash and negatively affect the embryo. So we will be having the Essure surgery on May 6th.
Hey everybody, it's 6 a.m. We're about to head in for Paige's procedure. Today officially marks the first day for our conceiving process. So we're super excited. Getting matted up. How you feeling?
Still anxious.
Yeah.
Still anxious.
What are you most anxious about? Pain?
Yeah, probably.
Oh boy. Be over soon. You gonna tell her that when you pinch yourself, you still feel it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I do. I'm not supposed to feel it. These medicines are supposed to.
Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to be numb, baby. Nah, bruh.
Oh God. Okay.
No, I thought we was going down. Forgive me, it's stuck.
You're gonna have to wheel me out of here. No.
Your eyes on you, love.
I'm about to conk out.
Pinch yourself, see if you feel it now.
So really.
Oh gosh. Let me finish this email. She's gonna be out of it and loopy. I know it. But we're sitting here watching TV. I'm a little anxious now. A little anxious, but excited and happy. We made it home. Ziggy didn't bark. He's under this craziness somewhere. I think he's mad at us because we're trying to give him a little brother or sister. He wants nothing to do with us. Ziggy? Are you mad at us? Are you mad at us? You're mad at us, huh? You don't want little brother or sister? Yes, that means no. Well, I love you. I love you. I love you, son.
Following that procedure, we have to wait a few months, 3 to 6 months to make sure that the tubes are blocked off. I will have to undergo another HSG. We waited a couple months for the healing to take place. I think it was 3 months.
Yes, that was the initial
wait time.
3 months.
Went in for my third HSG in 2016. In the past, I was hoping that my tubes were open. You're gonna go left. Yeah. In the past, I was hoping that my tubes were open, and now that's really not a concern. Now I'm hoping that they're closed. So, like we said before, I had the Essure procedure done back in May, which blocked off my tubes. So now a couple months has passed, and now I have to go back to check to make sure the tubes are actually closed. And if they are closed, or when they're closed, we can proceed with IVF. So we're pretty excited about that.
Yeah, today I was like, oh my gosh, this could be the day that they're like, all clear.
Back at it again with the testing.
The long hallway.
We found out that my tubes were not blocked all the way. So the dye was still going in, but it wasn't coming out. So the doctor said, oh, give it another 3 months. So we gave it like 4 months, I think.
So today we're selling a 1920 dress with a Oxfords straight classic.
I'm a classic man. You can be mean if you please.
You a man now? Ooh. Cut. So would you like to bring that back?
How are you feeling, baby? Are you excited?
I am excited.
I'm anxious again.
You'll be fine. It's gonna work. So everything's gonna happen great this time.
My name's Rosa. I'll be helping with your exam. How are you today?
Good thing.
Later.
Let's go this way. Oh, you know what?
Came back at the end of 2016, had the last HSG done, and ta-da! Tubes were blocked off.
Tubes were blocked. And everything was good, everything was clear. Went through a couple roadblocks and painful, it's a painful procedure.
Yeah.
Right?
Actually, the procedure itself wasn't painful, but it
was painful to wait for her to come out of there, I tell you that much.
No, I had so much meds, I don't even remember. That procedure wasn't painful. The HSGs were painful.
But that's what I was actually talking about.
Yeah. The HSGs were extremely painful. I mean, every time I went in for them, including the last time when they found out that they were actually blocked. They were trying to put so much pressure and just wouldn't go. But I had very painful HSGs, so to have to undergo more than one in a few months period was a lot. But we made it.
He made it. You made it.
We did make it.
Strong lady. You have a scratch on your forehead.
You scratched me?
No, I didn't. No, not. So yeah, so we just wanted to make this quick video. We're just chilling at home. Just decided to make a video just to explain what an HSG is and about the Essure process, and yeah, just to go along with the footage so you can kind of get an understanding of what we're showing you. Right. Basically. And what we went through over the past year. It surely wasn't easy going through it, but it was worth it. The decision to do the Essure procedure over having my fallopian tubes removed, I would probably do again. We did. Oh, go ahead. No, because he had the light, shining light. Right.
Shining.
Okay, go ahead. I'll block
so the Essure procedure, I think that if I had to do it again, I would do it again. I would not opt to remove my fallopian tubes. I just think that unnecessary surgeries or avoidable surgeries is the way to go, and that's personal for me. I just don't want to go under the knife if I don't have to. I don't want to go under more anesthesia if I don't have to. So I opted for a simple outpatient procedure, doing the Essure procedure. And
but what I will say is, if you are interested in that procedure, do research.
Yeah, do research.
We did a little bit of research, but we didn't. It was a new procedure. What can I say?
It was a procedure that I think they had gotten rid of it.
It was a procedure they didn't use much on women with blocked tubes. They used it as
birth control.
Right. So it wasn't a lot of articles and stuff and research on women that deal with a blockage or whatnot. So we didn't really find that. But when we found out that information, we thought to ourselves, like, was it a good idea? But we stayed positive. And
you know what it was though? A lot of people, I think, were having issues with the procedure. They were having negative reactions to the they were having negative reactions to what was being implanted in them.
If
you know, foreign
any
objects.
Allergies to metals and things like that too. Right.
So and we didn't necessarily look at that, and we researched everything, but I think we were so excited about them having a less invasive procedure that we got so excited about it, and we were just like, oh, let's do it.
Yeah.
And we trusted the doctors.
There's a way.
Yeah, we trusted the doctors, and we just went with it, and luckily things worked out in our favor. You know, my healing went fine, and you know, I had a few hiccups and painful days, but for the most part I'm pretty smooth. But I would do it again. So 4 HSGs later, we have blocked tubes, and we're ready to go forward.
So we hope that we gave you some insight for anyone who wants to know about the process, our process, and we hope that you enjoy. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share. So look out for the next video. We're at a pretty good place now, where everything feels like it's finally moving, and
definitely moving in the right direction.
Right.
We're happy.
So we will definitely be putting all our information out there, but just hoping that it'll help someone who's interested, someone who may possibly go through it. And yeah. So until next time, peace.